and welcome back to my channel. My name is Annie and So the other day I woke up, as one does, and I start scrolling through Instagram, as one does, and I came across this. So this is a trailer for a new series on Netflix named Young Royals. That was it, right? Yeah. And I saw this and I was shooked. And it was majority because it was in Swedish. And unless you didn't already know, which I feel like I mentioned in every single one of my videos, I don't know how you missed that, but I'm Swedish. And wait, I am never ever happy with the lightning. We go with this. And even though Netflix has done other Swedish TV series before, not the most usual thing that they do. So I was a little bit surprised, a little bit intrigued, but majority scared. You see, there are two things with this series that is going on that I am in generally very suspicious of when it comes to series. One, it's about royals in modern day time. Of some reason, when TV or movie is about royalty in modern day time, it's often very, very, very incorrect. Especially if it's American, because those people watched Disney when they were little and don't believe that that's how royalty actually works, yeah. But I mean, for now it's actually a Swedish TV series, and Sweden is one of the few countries in the world that actually still have a monarchy, so they might do it right, hopefully. But then it's the other thing that I am skeptical of when it comes to this series, and that is the fact that it's Swedish. Let me put this in a good way. There's no good way to put it. Sweden isn't the best when it comes to doing TV or movies either, for that matter. We are better, much better, when it comes to music, as we all know. But TV, I think I in general have seen 4 Swedish TV series that were actually really good, but that's about it. But that doesn't mean this necessarily have to be bad. It could be one of these few actually good ones, perhaps. And from what I have read on the internet, it seems like this series is surprisingly, not surprisingly, but oh well, surprisingly for me at least, good. Many people seem to really, really like this series, which is great, nice Swedish TV series, more money to us, so great for that. And what I get out was that many people said that this series is a little bit like, for example, Scam, but also Elite, and some series like that. They mentioned more series, for example, but those two are the only one I remember now. But me, personally, as a Swede, saw this a little different while watching the trailer. So we're gonna go through this now. So, it's all about this dude, Wilhelm, and he is a prince. And that's pretty much everything that we are told about him, at least from the trailer. No, so the thing with Wilhelm is that he is a gangster. Yeah, I mean, you can obviously tell, like, look at him. If this is not a gangster, I don't know what is. So what happens, what it looks like at least in the trailer, is that he gets into a fight. Like a true gangster would. And then his mother sends him away. And he is sent to this very fancy private school for like rich kids. Which also makes me wonder, where did he go to school to begin with? But that's another thing though. So, my first thought here with the beginning when he's, you know, at a party doing God knows what. My first thought was, this is obviously a parody of our king. Let me explain this for you. Our dear king of Sweden, King Carl Gustav, he, even though he's nowadays in his 70s, when he was young, when he was in his youth, he was a little bit wild. Yeah, it was a lot going on simply. For example, he was caught for drunk driving, he was seen at strip clubs. He was also, as I have understood it, known to be a little bit of a womanizer. I even once heard that there was like a rumor that he had a affair with one of the members of ABBA. Don't know which one of them, and it's probably not true, but yeah, it was a lot going on. And even though, you know, once again, it was many years ago since all that happened, he is, how do I put it, still kind of made fun of for it. And in all honesty, he was probably not worse than any other guy in his early 20s, but you know, because of the little fact that he was king, people had opinions. So when I saw this trailer and saw this prince doing, well, I mean, I don't think they were a strip club they were fighting at, but you know, similar stuff at least. They were like, yeah, yes, it's a parody. Cool. And second thing I thought of was this damn school.
Helerska kommer hjälpa dig att komma in i rutiner och få rätt umgänge.
This private school. And I was just like, so you mean this is Ondskan all over again? Yeah. Like it wasn't enough with that damn movie Ondskan. We're gonna go through all of that madness again. Really, this is just going to be a new modern version of Ondskan. What is wrong with you? Do we really have to endure that again? And for you, who have no idea what I'm talking about now, which is probably the majority of you, Ondskan, or I mean, I guess Evilness, the Evilness must be the English name for it, was a movie, or well, technically it was a book first, but then it came a movie in the late 90s, I think, and it was pretty much about fancy, rich private schools. And without going too much into details about that movie and what's happening in it, it's bizarre, absurd, and disturbing to watch. And it's probably pretty much only about like rich young boys on a school constantly physically and mentally abusing each other and the teacher not doing a shit. And the thing is that this is actually based on real events. Perhaps not exactly what happened in the movie happened, but similar things. And this is actually an issue that have gone on, I don't know for how long, but it went on for many years. I think it's better now, but it have gone on. And it actually came to that point when it was like discussed if these schools should even exist. Because here's a little backstory again. At least in Sweden, all types of school are free. Everything from kindergarten to university is completely free. But there are these few little schools out there that you have to pay for, and that they are this rich kids school. And traditionally royals have gone to these schools. Nothing's new. Nothing's really absurd there, but the thing is with these schools, at least when it comes up to like high school age, let's just say it like this, yeah, the kids aren't nice to each other. So when I once again saw this trailer, I was just, yeah, nice. Ondskan. All over again.
Gör som ettorna gör och som treorna säger så lär du dig snabbt.
Yep. I hear it. He said it, yep. That damn kamratuppfostran again. That always comes back somehow. Even though this in least in the trailer seems to have some elements of this anyway, they then actually end up seemingly being very nice to each other, which confused me. Also, this is a sign up, this school that they are in. Actually not that impressed of it. I guess they were like wanting to do this like in some big cool mansion, but really this is quite low, like seriously. Like there are a couple of schools that actually are on castle and mansions in Sweden. Like you could find something better. I mean, personally, in the autumn, I'm going off to a school that's on a castle. So sure, they probably just needed a place to film, but like, in my opinion at least, they could have found something better. But anyway, the trailer keeps on going on, and once again, they seems to be surprisingly nice to each other. And then this girl shows up.
Felissa är moderna.
And I see this, and I'm like, huh, so she is the love interest, I can tell. Interesting, yeah. We are going that way, you tell me. You are going that lovely, wonderful, little Vogue direction where we are certainly going to talk about race and in royalty and money and power, because you know some person that we do not mention by name started a very unnecessarily and boring and quite irritating discussion on this. Thank you very much. But then she actually doesn't seem to be the love interest, and I'm like, okay, not that direction. Okay. But instead this happened.
Du är den enda som jag känner att jag faktiskt kan prata med här.
And now I'm really sitting here like, ooh, you choose to go with that direction. Yeah. And from there I really don't have any clue what this actually are about. So all we know is this about this dude Wilhelm, who's a prince and a gangster. And obviously gay. And that's all we know about him, and I don't really know how you build a storyline around this, but also, I mean, the series is also like 6 episodes, so if this is going to be a good series or not, well, once again, what I have heard from the internet, it seems like it's very good. I have not really deep dived very much into the Swedish reviews on it yet, but it doesn't look really super promising, honestly. But now, you might think, so, are you gonna watch this? Yes, obviously, I am definitely going to watch this. And I am also, for you, because I need content, going to react on it here on this channel. And I'm really excited for it. Is it going to be hell in my head to try and have 2 languages at the same time in my head? Yes! But I'm willing to do that for you. And am I going to start to randomly speak Swedish in these videos? 100% yes. But I am willing to do that for you. These reaction videos will not come up yet, because I have some other videos now that will come up before. So this will probably come up later in the autumn, along with some other series that I will react to, also royal themed. Yeah, we are going for a little genre here with you know, royalty glitter. So if you would like to see that, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss when the reactions will come out. And see you guys next time. Bye!